Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Chase. Today we're kicking off a brand new series, when people mess with the wrong cops, where every dumb move instantly triggers justice mode. Alright, let's dive in. On April 30th, 2025, at approximately 6 p.m., in Manteca, California, USA, officers were dispatched to an In-N-Out Burger on Yosemite Avenue after reports of a disturbance in the drive-thru. A white van, driven by 69-year-old Charles McGonigal II, had intentionally collided with another vehicle, attempting to force it out of line.
Okay. And then he just hit the police officer. He hit his car directly on the phone.
As the first officer arrived, the situation escalated instantly. The van suddenly accelerated and struck the patrol vehicle. The officer found himself facing a moving threat, one that turned an ordinary call into a life-threatening moment in seconds. Over the radio, urgent calls for backup echoed.
Sir, put your car in park! Put your car in park! If I send me code 3 pills, you can grab my car. Stop! Stop! Stop. I don't want to hurt you, okay? Look, I want this to end peacefully. I don't want to hurt you. I want to provide you medical aid. Slowly exit out of the vehicle.
Despite the chaos, the officer attempted to de-escalate, maintaining distance while communicating with McGonigal. For nearly 8 minutes, he tried to calm the situation, even offering medical assistance, uncertain of what the suspect had already been through. Nearby businesses were evacuated, and the tension in the air was unmistakable.
No, don't back up.
Don't forget to subscribe for more intense, real-life moments that remind us how important every decision can be. But just when it seemed the situation might stabilize, the van surged forward again, this time striking another patrol vehicle. Faced with an ongoing threat, officers were forced to respond decisively. When everything finally came to a stop, medical teams moved in immediately. The scene, once chaotic, fell into a heavy silence, leaving behind questions about choices, consequences, and how quickly a moment can spiral out of control.
I'm gonna pin him in if he comes.
Hold on. Crossfire!
Yeah, it's completely clear. It's not good. Crossfire!
Hey, get gloves, let's get a med kit going. Hold on, get that shield!
Yeah.
I got door. It's locked.
Yeah, it's completely clear. It's not good.
I was in her fucking ass! Hold on. Get the car.
Open the car.
Open the car.
Keep your hands up. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
On May 8th, 2025, at approximately 5:49 p.m., in Hammond, Indiana, USA, officers responded to a report of an armed individual linked to a serious assault case near South Baltimore Avenue. The suspect, later identified as 50-year-old Joseph Navarro, was seen entering a vehicle.
33, he's on the road on Brainerd going towards Indiana past Avenue Mall.
On the road towards Indiana past Avenue Mall. 10-4, that's like one Charlie, you can 60550. 433.
Within moments, Navarro drove away, refusing to comply. What followed was a tense pursuit that ended in a crash at Dearborn and Gosselin Street. But even after the crash, the danger didn't stop there.
33, are you still pursuing the vehicle?
10-4.
Available Sergeant of 4.
As officers approached, gunfire suddenly erupted from the suspect's direction. In a split second, officers had to react, balancing instinct, training, and survival. The sound of shots echoed through the street, turning the scene into a moment no one could take lightly.
3, he just wrecked on Dearborn. Let me see your fucking head!
433 on Dearborn. I'll give him 433 location. Say he wrecked on Dearborn. He was last seen going down Brainerd.
433, 10-1, 10-1, shots fired! Let me see your hands! Let me see.
433, 433 has 10-1, 433 shots fired Brainerd in the... Hold the air.
We need help you.
10-4, 424, we got him rolling Gosselin and Dearborn.
There's nobody else in the...
Officers responded and brought the situation under control. Navarro was transported to a nearby hospital, where he was later pronounced deceased. 2 officers were also taken for medical evaluation and were reported to be in stable condition. A firearm was recovered at the scene, another reminder of how quickly routine calls can turn into critical encounters.
Let me see your fucking head! Let me see your hands!
On Dearborn. I'll give him 433 location. 433 say he wrecked on Dearborn. He was last seen going down Brainerd.
433, 10-1, 10-1, shots fired! Let me see your hands! Let me see.
433 has 10-1, 433 shots fired Brainerd in the... What's 32? 433.
He's still shooting, still up! Hold your fire, hold your fire!
430.
We're put.
420.
Chicago police, don't fucking move! You hear
EOS.
me? Do not fucking move! Watch flagging! Chicago police! Behind those barricades! Do not fucking move!
On June 5th, 2025, at approximately 2 p.m. in Chicago, Illinois, USA, officers in an unmarked vehicle attempted a traffic stop in the West Englewood neighborhood on South Sangamon Avenue. What seemed routine quickly shifted into something far more serious. The vehicle pulled into a dead end. Then suddenly, 27-year-old Jerome Halsey stepped out and began firing toward the officers. No warning, just a moment that changed everything.
Okay? 10-1, squad, 10-1. Which one? Where's this?
6-9.
Officer Eric Moreno was struck in the arm and torso. In that critical second, the officers had to rely on their training, responding while under pressure to stop the threat and protect one another.
I got you. Hey, take me to University of Chicago. Squad, we have a BO shot.
The suspect was subdued and taken into custody, now facing multiple serious charges, including attempted first-degree murder. Officer Moreno was transported to the hospital and remained in serious but stable condition. A powerful reminder how fast a single decision can reshape many lives.
Where you hit?
Somebody get the chest.
Show your hand.
On a Thursday afternoon, at approximately 3 p.m. in Pasadena, Texas, USA, an officer attempted a traffic stop near Southmore Avenue after a vehicle ran a stop sign. At first, it seemed like a routine enforcement, nothing out of the ordinary. The driver did not stop immediately, continuing for several blocks before finally pulling over. As the officer gave clear commands, stay in the vehicle and show me your hands, the situation began to shift. Why hesitate in such a moment?
Hey, stay in the vehicle. Stay in the vehicle.
In a sudden movement, the driver stepped out, turned toward the officer, and reached behind his back. Within seconds, a weapon appeared. The tension peaked instantly, leaving no time for hesitation. The officer reacted in that critical moment to protect himself.
Stay in the vehicle. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Hey! 481, shots fired. Shots fired.
Don't forget to subscribe for more intense, real-life moments that remind us how important every decision can be.
Stay in the vehicle. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Hey! 481, shots fired. Shots fired. Spooner and Southmore.
The situation was brought under control within moments. The suspect collapsed at the scene, and a weapon was later found nearby. The officer was not injured, though the weight of the moment lingered. An investigation followed, as with all incidents like this, raising a familiar question. How different could the outcome have been with one better choice?
Spooner and Southmore. Spooner and Southmore.
Shots fired, Spooner and Southmore. All units, assist the officer, Spooner and Southmore. Assist the officer, Spooner and Southmore.
On July 11th, 2018, at approximately 7:24 a.m., in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, officers responded to a report of a serious shooting incident involving two suspects who fled the scene in a Ford Expedition. What began as a search quickly turned into something much bigger.
Happy, South Palma, happy from where? 751, happy you.
Be advised, shots fired, shots fired.
By 9:30 a.m., officers located the vehicle, but instead of stopping, the suspect sped off, triggering a high-speed pursuit. Streets turned into a moving battleground as shots were fired toward patrol units during the chase. Imagine having to stay focused while under that kind of pressure. Officers maintained the pursuit while responding to the threat, relying on coordination and training. The situation reached its peak near Ogden Avenue and 18th Street, where everything came to a critical turning point.
Get down!
When the pursuit ended, one suspect was no longer responsive at the scene, while the other was taken into custody and received medical care. The aftermath left behind damaged vehicles, unanswered questions, and a lasting reminder. When choices escalate, consequences follow closely behind.
Hey, the other one's up there! Hey, the other one right up there!
On April 23, 2025, at approximately 2:36 p.m. in Fairfax, Virginia, USA, an officer conducted a traffic stop on Majestic Lane after noticing an expired safety sticker on a 1999 Toyota Corolla. A small violation, something seen countless times before.
I died when I was serving you with you liars, with you people with American status.
I served as well, sir.
Yeah. So you brought me to you fucking people brought me to this goddamn country.
The driver, 36-year-old Jamal Wali, appeared uncooperative and argumentative. Backup was called. At that moment, it still seemed manageable, but tension was quietly building beneath the surface.
Subject keeps reaching for his weapon.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
So these are my partners here. They're coming up. I don't want you to get rattled, but it's because you were...
Without warning, the driver suddenly produced a weapon and fired through the window. In a split second, 2 officers were injured by a single shot passing through both of them. A moment that no training can fully prepare you for.
So now you want to give me that? Hey, don't you reach, dude. No.
Fuck! Listen, American. This is, take it. I take this with you, okay? No.
Hey, don't you reach, dude.
No. This is, take it. I take this with you, okay?
So now you want to...
No.
Hey, don't you reach, dude.
No.
Hey, don't you reach, dude. No.
You, okay?
So now you want to give me that? Hey, don't you reach, dude. No.
A third officer immediately responded, bringing the situation under control. The suspect was transported to a hospital, but was later pronounced deceased. Both injured officers received treatment and were released. What started as a minor stop turned into a life-altering event, reminding us how quickly ordinary moments can shift beyond expectation.
American. This is, take it. I take this with you, okay?
So now you want to give me that? Hey, don't you reach, dude. No. 800 Bravo, shots fired.
Okay, 100 Bravo, shots fired.
800 Bravo, signal 1. 801.
Right side, there you go. Okay, where's the ambulance station? Here's the thing here. There's 50 around 50, what's there, madam? Right, this is he's taking me. You see, it's like this, Barrow's Hospital, ER. Direct, where's up? The one around the outside, inside, direct, subject to passenger status, subject.
1850 radio rollover.
On January 21st, 2026, at approximately 2:45 p.m. in Fayette County, Georgia, USA, deputies identified a red SUV linked to a stolen vehicle report earlier that day. The driver, later confirmed to be a 17-year-old, was already on their radar. When officers attempted a traffic stop, the vehicle refused to pull over. Instead, it accelerated, quickly turning a routine stop into a high-speed pursuit. Speeds climbed past 115 miles per hour. At that point, it wasn't just about fleeing. It was about risk. As units coordinated and prepared to call off the chase for safety, everything changed in an instant. The SUV lost control and rolled over near Brooks Woolsey Road and Highway 85 connector. A sudden, violent into a reckless decision.
1850 radio rollover. Driver, hands up!
The driver was pulled from the vehicle with no major injuries. But the consequences didn't end there. Facing multiple charges, from reckless driving to providing false information, the young driver now stands at a crossroads. One moment, one decision, and a future that may never be the same.
Hey, don't move it out.
Table. Here's a take line tonight, sir.
These stories remind us that every decision on the road and in life carries weight. In just seconds, choices can change everything, not only for ourselves, but for those around us. Through these real-life moments, we don't just witness intensity. We learn awareness, responsibility, and respect for the law. That's the value this channel aims to bring. Not just stories, but lessons that stay with you. If you found this meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe, stay aware, and I'll see you in the next video.